When my son Brad was born, my husband and I decided that I would stop work and stay at home to look after him because it made financial sense. And when he started at primary school, I decided to get back into the workforce. But unfortunately, at this time, my husband and I went through a separation and we ended up getting divorced. But this time was pretty tough. But I managed to get a part-time job at a bank, which provided enough money to get by. Then when Brad started at high school, I switched to full-time employment, still with the bank, and got promoted through the system and worked there until I reached the age of 55, where it was kind of expected of me to leave. At this point in my life, I started to feel quite anxious about how I was going to manage, because I had a mortgage to pay and Brad had started at university and needed assistance too. Well, I'd entered the workforce later in life, and my superannuation savings combined with a pension just weren't enough to meet my financial commitments. So I met with a financial advisor, and it was clear that I needed to keep working and build up my retirement savings for later on. So I ended up renting out my house because the rent was covering the mortgage payments, and then I bought a caravan and started travelling around Australia, picking fruit and veggies at various orchards where I could get work to meet my living expenses. And I don't know how long I'm going to keep doing this, and I still feel anxious about my future, but it was really important to me to see Brad through university so he would have greater opportunities, and I hope one day to be able to live in my house again.